Jensen also uses the plethysmograph, a sort of sexual lie detector. The device fits over the penis to measure an offender's arousal to deviant material.
And I prepared for a night of immoral behavior.
When the graph records a response, the offender punishes himself with a whiff of ammonia. The former schoolteacher reads about one of his actual offenses.
I noticed a smile of fear and uncertainty on his face. Helplessness seemed to reflect in his eyes. Nevertheless, I quickly slid into that double sleeping bag with him.
Repeated treatments make the offender develop a phobia he cannot control.
So if he's placed around a young child like the one he describes, he will immediately begin to experience that anxiety. That anxiety will inhibit his ability to fantasize or generate arousal.
When you read that scenario now, do you find any disgust in you?
To me, this is so disgusting that I willingly read it only for the good that this might do in your news report.
Jensen also teaches offenders to control their own behavior by helping them understand why they sexually abuse and how much it hurts children. This man was never molested, but he preyed on children to satisfy his need to be loved.
My life is destroyed because I live for a sexual experience with a little girl that may last 2 minutes, and it may come once a month. And I hate myself the rest of the time. My life is being destroyed by this thing, and yet I crave it.
His outlook is a lot better than most. Experts say about 20% of those treated will reoffend. For the vast majority who are never treated, the rate is as high as 80%. With photographer Art Wright, Marcia Coffey, Newsroom 6.
And Marcia says good treatment for women offenders, which you don't hear too much about, is even more difficult to find.
Tomorrow, Marcia will teach us what to tell our children in order to protect them from sex offenders.
A grand jury today indicted a Portland mother in the poisoning deaths of 2 children last month. Sen Chow stands formally accused with the aggravated murder of 2 sons and 1 count of attempted aggravated murder. This is a death penalty case stemming from late-night discovery of unconscious family members at the Se Chow home in northeast Portland. The coroner declared 2 boys, Ron and Justin, dead at the scene. They'd ingested the insecticide diazinon. Their sister survived, and their mother, Sen Chow, goes to court tomorrow morning.
Mo, the woman known as Oregon's clam chowder queen, has died of a heart attack in a Newport hospital. Mohava Nimi was 79. For 50 of those years, Mo's chowder attracted customers to her restaurants along the Oregon coast. Friends will attend a wake for Mo this Saturday in Newport.
She was an Oregon institution, wasn't she?
Pleased many palates.
Yeah.
She did.
Traders selling blue chip stocks kept Wall Street active today. Nearly 240 million shares changed hands.
Analysts say speculation about another cut in interest rates saved the Dow from a big fall.
Over 35 million people are dead. 1,700 cities and townships are destroyed. 6 million Jews were annihilated. War is a symphony of destruction.
Diesem Deutschland singst du! Wir heute Deutschland in stolzer Freude deines...
Orchestrated by few and paid for by many. Now Time magazine allows you a forbidden look at World War II in a 2-part video set entitled World War II, The Untold Story, free with your paid subscription to Time. We've gathered unique films from the War Department and combined them with captured enemy footage, some never seen before in public. These 2 exciting videos can be yours, free from Time magazine. Let Time take you behind the scenes in politics, the arts, and social issues. Call now, and you'll get 26 issues for 3 easy payments of $9.89 each. That's almost 55% off the cover price. And we'll include World War II, the video set, for free. Fly with pilots on actual fighting missions and lay low in the trenches with our GIs. Help storm the beaches of Normandy and see confidential footage of Rommel in the desert. There is a horror to the nightmare of war and a glory. Call this number now and get great savings on Time magazine and your World War II video set free. This offer won't be available for long, so call now.
Oregon's Siletz Indians are moving ahead with plans to build a $7 million gambling casino along Interstate 5. They face opposition, though, from the people who live there. Ken Boddy reports from Marion County.
The Lummi Indians near Bellingham are already in the gambling business, and Oregon Siletz Indians say they need the money gambling can bring.
Congress has recognized it as a viable means for Indian tribes to create a cash flow.
This 20-acre site midway between Portland and Salem is where the casino would be. Fritz Herbst has lived nearby for 23 years. He wants this quiet farm community to stay quiet.
I have deer that come right into my pasture almost daily here with the horses, and I'd hate to see it change. It's very beautiful, and I want to keep it that way.
At least 2,000 residents from Aurora to Woodburn apparently feel the same way. Madeline DaCosta collected these signatures and turned them in to the governor. If the casino is built, her home would be right next door.
Traffic would be atrocious. Crime.
The proposed casino site is on the outskirts of Donald, population 400. A number of residents here, including the mayor, want the casino here despite the potential problems.
I think it'll be good. It'll bring more jobs around here, but then it's going to be bad because you're going to get a lot of drugs and hookers and things around here. That's not going to be so good.
The Siletz Indians say they'll take steps to prevent those problems, but they know they have a long fight ahead if they hope to open the casino by next summer as planned. In North Marion County, Ken Boddy, Newsroom 6.
Both sides may state their case at a town meeting in Donald, February 18th.
Portland's Trailblazers are 8-point favorites to break the Mavericks in Dallas tonight, a game you can see right here on KOIN TV, which is also the home for the Olympics.
That's right, and that's coming up just 2 days from now. It should be a great 2 weeks. And Bill Koch, the 36-year-old cross-country skier who's making a comeback at this year's Olympic Games, was selected by his teammates this afternoon on the U.S. Olympic team to carry the flag in this weekend's opening ceremonies. The Underwood, Washington resident trains at Timberline, and Heidi Sonnen will have a profile of him next Tuesday here on Newsroom 6. Today in Albertville, Olympic athletes were putting the final touches on tune-up runs. Among them, American downhill artist A.J. Kitt, who posted the day's 12th fastest time. It was not a good day, though, for one Canadian skier who found out that it was not exactly pleasant to go hurling across ice at 70 miles an hour. Word out of Albertville, though, is that he was not seriously hurt. The rape trial of Mike Tyson continued today in Indianapolis after one-day recess because of that fire in the jurors' hotel yesterday. Now, the trial has brought a lot of publicity to Tyson's hometown of Catskill, New York. And it's not all good. A sign touting the city as Tyson's home has been defaced so often that today a decision was made to give it the knockout punch. The sign took the mandatory 10 count and never got up. As for Tyson, he faces up to 60 years in prison if convicted on all counts. As expected, the L.A. Clippers announced a coaching change today. Larry Brown, fired just 2 weeks ago by the Spurs, will be the next to try and turn around the sad sack franchise of the NBA.
I thought UCLA was a pretty big challenge based on the success they had. Yeah, this is way up there.
You got that right, Larry. Brown has never coached a loser before, but maybe he's about to learn what it's like. Hey, talk about uphill battles. Promoters in Detroit have one marketing their new Isaiah Thomas candy bar. A unique idea, peanuts, caramel, and milk chocolate. Bet you never heard of that combo before. It's slam dunked in milk chocolate, by the way, which tells you how little they know about Isaiah's game. These days of spring-like weather have the Portland State Viking baseball team feeling really good.
That's it. Take your lead. Be looking at the mount.
You're watching Speed Demons in the Making. Nationally renowned speed king Randy Smythe, who works with the New York Mets and Dallas Cowboys, was teaching the Vikings how to be a step quicker than the opposition this year. Do you notice a difference?
Well, I'm sure that this is going to augment what we've already been doing and give us the kids a little better appreciation maybe for the speed concept.
Well, the Vikings open their season next week in Stockton, California. Well, coming up in just half a shake from now, the Dallas Mavericks and the Portland Trailblazers live here on Channel 6. It's the final game before the second half of the season. You're looking at a shot live from Reunion Arena in Dallas in about 7 minutes from now. They'll tip it off, the Blazers, hoping for a win as they head to the All-Star weekend. So stay with it.
We wish them luck. Boy, those Vikings must be sore tonight.
I know. Can you imagine that, pulling
No.
against all those guys?
Nope,
Makes you fly, though, huh? If you need 3 reasons to stay tuned, number 1, as Rick said, the Blazers are coming.
Randy's weekend forecast.
And a February romance at the zoo.
We'll be right back.
Why are eastern and central Oregon's forests dying? Years of drought. Vast infestations of spruce budworms that feed on new growth. And epidemics of beetles that attack and kill the trees. It's not a pretty picture. Millions of acres are at stake, mostly on public national forest lands. To ignore the problem is unthinkable. Something must be done.
What would it take to get you out of a Honda Accord and into a new Mercury Sable? The power of a V6 engine, optional anti-lock brakes, a roomier interior, or something Accord doesn't even offer, available airbag protection for both the driver and the passenger. See the 92 Sable with a dual airbag supplemental restraint system not offered by any other manufacturer in its class. Sable, at your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
G.I. Joe salutes the Daytona 500 with terrific savings on Unical motor oil. Unical 30 weight, 1030, 1040, or 2050, just 87 cents a quart. Give your engine the extra protection it needs with STP oil treatments, now $149. And if you clip the coupon from G.I. Joe's newspaper insert, you'll pay just 74 cents. For great automotive value, shop the Daytona 500 sale now at G.I. Joe's.
It's the adventure of a lifetime as the whole Disney gang comes together live in the all-new Walt Disney's World on Ice, February 26th through March 1st at Memorial Coliseum. KOIN TV is proud to host 2,000 needy children and adults at the show on Friday, February 28th at 4. If your nonprofit organization would like tickets, send requests on official letterhead to Box 522-4326, Southeast Woodstock Boulevard, Portland 97206. Join the fun with KOIN TV and Walt Disney's World on Ice.
Oh, we had another beautiful day in the metro area, but it is dry.
Not everywhere, though. You say it snowed someplace.
We had quite an oddball day today weather-wise. We had snow, we had sun, we've had a thunder shower. We're going to have some rain. Got everything for you right here on Channel 6. Let's take a look outside right now, see what's going on. Partly cloudy and 48 degrees at the airport. 61% humidity, the barometer 29.85. Low but steady right there. Low temperature statewide today. Clear skies allowed us to drop below average once again in Portland, down to 31 degrees. Upper 20s here in the southern Willamette Valley, and 20s east of the mountains as well. 24-hour precipitation totals. Finally have some to report to you. The southern border down to California, this is actually snow. They had snow today in Lakeview. They have an inch of snow on the ground in Redmond, but just to the sunshine, temperature up to 49 degrees for the high temperature. In Eugene, they were in the 60s, 63 degrees today at Roseburg, only 29 in Redmond. What an odd day this was. Look at that temperature variation. The reason, as always, when we have weird days, weirdo weather days, it's an upper level low, and that's what we have going on right now. It's drifting through the southwestern corner of the state, bringing some snow to isolated areas, and the rest of the areas getting partly cloudy to sunny skies. The bulk of this system, in fact, it's a completely different system, is rainfall in California. They've already had 1/4 of an inch in many areas of California. That'll continue to move easterly into Arizona and New Mexico for the coming days. In fact, expect about 4 inches of rain between now and Tuesday in parts of central California. But breaking away from that was that little upper low, and that will continue for the next few days, so the forecast is kind of tricky. Every once in a while, these light southerly breezes will bring a little bit of increased cloud cover with a threat of some light precipitation to our area, but for the most part, that's not going to happen. Does that make any sense? We'll go over it again here in just a minute. Temperatures for tonight are going to be a little bit warmer than they have been with some increased cloud cover, but still on the cool side, right down near freezing. Conditions, partly cloudy. As you head south, the chance of showers increases, and in fact, there was a thunder shower already today between Eugene and Medford. Northeast side, chance of freezing drizzle continues through tomorrow in cloudy, foggy weather. Partly cloudy with a chance of showers for tomorrow in the Willamette Valley. Portland, Vancouver tonight, cloudy, 20% chance of showers, low of 34 degrees tomorrow. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers, high of 52 degrees. And as I said, we're in this weather pattern where we're going to have a slight chance, 10, 20% chance of drizzle now for the next few days. But that means for the most part, it's not going to be drizzling. We're going to see the sun. We're just that close to the foul weather.
Upper level low. Nasty three words.
Oh, hey, I'm glad a weekend's coming.
Even though it's only February, spring is in the air, and zookeepers at the Washington Park Zoo hope a romance between two Siberian tigers will blossom. Right now, Natasha and Czar aren't acting like newlyweds. They grew up together at a Kansas City zoo, but they've been on alternating schedules here. Because of space constraints, zookeepers couldn't breed the pair until this year, so they're hoping Natasha and Czar are stuck with Cupid's arrow.
I'm told that she is the aggressor. Sort of a female Mike Tyson, I guess.
Maybe. The Blazers are next, live from Dallas.
Enjoy the game and have a great evening.
What do you say? What do you say? Burger King talked to some smart shoppers.
You gotta smell a bargain. It's not the bargain, it's the hunt.
For just 99 cents at Burger King, you smart shoppers can get a different delicious entree every day of the week. Buy a medium fries or onion rings and a medium drink and get a mouth-watering entree for only 99 cents.
If it looks good and it fits, it's a bargain.
I snip them out and take them home.
Right away at Burger King now.
I'm a CEO of a major corporation. It's a small business. Okay, it's a pet shop. But if we're going to grow, got a little help from U.S. West. A risk pager, even second line. Can you hold this, my other line? Ellen's Pets? Yes, I just got your fax. Right, we match people to pets. With all these time savers from U.S. West, I have more time for entertaining clients. You've got something in your teeth.
U.S. West, making the most of your time.
AM/PM asks, how do you top this?
I always start off with a dash of mustard. And then I like to see a little greenery along the sides. And once I've loaded up, I'm ready to roll.
I guess it's just force of habit. But when I'm doing the loading, I always put the delicate stuff on the top, so I don't smush the stuff underneath. Check it out, huh?
2 Oscar Mayer hot dogs. You load them, just 89 cents. Fill up for less at AM/PM.
You're watching KOIN TV, Portland, Vancouver.